Greetings everyone, Kadzal is here, and in today's video we are going to talk about the equipment. There is only one equipment type in the game. It's called the Elite Equipment. It unlocks early on in the game, and that's basically the building, which I'm going to explain today. Now, you have three tabs in here. Tab, which shows you these equipments, the basic equipment you have equipped, and the second tab, which is Development tab, which allows you basically to upgrade your equipment. There's something called Extension. This extension unlocks when you upgrade the equipment to further levels. And finally, and one of the most important factors, is the crafting materials. There are 5 tiers when it comes to the crafting materials. There are the gray, the green, blue and purple, and then orange. In order for you to upgrade and get the next tier, you have to either earn it all the way directly or you meld. By melding means you use 5 of gray, for example, and click meld. You need 5 materials in order to produce 5 of the next level, or 1 of the next level, and etc. 5 green in order to become 1 blue, and 5 blue in order to become 1 purple, etc. As for the extensions are like blueprints. Each blueprint has one of 2 types. You either have an S class or an A class, and each one of them has 4 levels. Like, for example, let's take this one as an example. That is called Blueprint A. It is used to craft an A-type gems. A-type gems, which is the equipment and extensions, is used here on some specific equipment as soon as you unlock something called slots. You unlock something called slots as soon as you reach out level 15 on the item itself. You can see it here. If you click at this one and click at management, you can see an overview which of the equipments can actually you put slots on. As soon as the item reaches level 2, it will unlock 1 slots in here. You can see what exactly type of gems you can add, because not all gems works in the same slot. For example, you have this one which allows you to add an attack gem that increases attack of everything, and this one will allow you to add an HP gem. The same goes for everywhere. As if for the second slots, here comes the point of S blueprints. You put an S blueprints here to add the stats to the whole type of troops, all of your troop types. Of course, it has a cost. You need the white crystals and the blueprint itself to craft it. However, there are some very rare equipment. For example, if you pick up the armor bat, and as soon as you level up and reach level 3, you can see it here. This gem is basically the most rarest gem and the most expensive gem. It gives you reduction from damage from literally everything, all the troop types in the game, and you can craft another one which would give you an increased damage to literally everything. Increased damage to long range troops, increased damage to mid-range troops, and increased damage to melee troops. This is by far the best gems I like in the game. Reason is simple. You are going to get a lot of stats, like a lot of stats up to thousands and stuff. However, these gems increases the total damage you are dealing, and the other gems decreases all of the damage types you are receiving, which is really fantastic. As for the rest of the gems, they add like an HP or something, which is something really I don't like. Personally, I don't like. So if you are long range, as an example, if you are a long range, you should focus on the rider. Why? Because as soon as you reach level 4 of the rider itself, the item rider itself, it's going to give you let me check it here and show you. At level 4, there are usually an extra stats, like see, level 2, level 3, all is fine, but as soon as you reach level 4, you actually get a huge spike. For a reactor, you are going to get an extra attack for the mid-range. But for the rider, you are going to get double attack for the long range, which is why I recommend you upgrading this one. Even when you go all the way, if you paid attention, at level 5 itself, you are getting a lot of the stats. Same goes when you go here at level 4, you are getting double of the stats of any previous Bard. As for the extension here, you can craft based on 2 elements. First of all, you need something called Blueprint S. I don't like it, and I don't prefer that you start with S-print blueprints, because for me it's the worst, because not all the troops actually benefits from HP and defense. Most of the time, if you are an attacker, then you would need more of an attack, and for the cost itself, I don't think it's worth it. However, there is the other part which I told you about that reduces damage from everything, and here increases damage to everything. I would directly go to the Ultra, because it is literally the highest, and I would ignore the S, even though S is more expensive. You look at this, it costs 3,000 to be crafted and 1, while this one costs 5,000 to give you stats for everything. But again, I don't like it, and that's personally me, because I'm someone who loves Titans and aircraft, and this one gives you benefits. You take basically reduced damage from everything, from long range, mid range, it doesn't matter. All your troops or all your Titans, all of them actually gets less damage. Now, how to earn this extension component and how to earn the blueprints. Blueprints, you either get it from the events, or you can get it daily from Tower Defense and go to the exchange shop and buy them from here. The blueprint chest A is better for me than blueprint S, because S gives literally an item. Our blueprint that gives stats to everything, which is something you don't want, at almost double the price, but A will give you a specific damage type. I would rather go for the specific damage type because it's cheaper and it's more efficient for me. That's the first way to get this one. And again, by breaking it, you are going to get component. By breaking the items you are getting from it. One more thing, if you have no other way, you can just buy here from here extension component chests. It is very expensive, but I mean that's the other way for you to buy it. If you don't want to buy it from here, you can wait for the special deals. When it comes, there is usually a deal that comes in daily, and if you don't want, you can just get it from basically from the equipments, and go through the equipments here if you want to buy blueprints, which I don't recommend again, and here you can get the component extensions from this area. I think you're getting like 600 700 for this amateur price, or again you can just buy it from here. That's it, be done with it from here. The exchange shop, you can get at least 200 to 300 per day by just logging in and doing this daily. It's really freaking easy. So that's it, and have a wonderful day, guys.